What up? Top of the top. What's popping? What's cracking? What's good? Salute to the people that pulled up early this morning. What's up? How y'all doing? We back again. Good to see y'all. Huey the God, what up? Tapping in from Florida. Juicy from the Juice Show. What's up, Queen? What's up? Rondell, the Queen, what is going on? I see y'all early this morning. What's the business? What's up? Y'all up? Y'all ready? Yesterday, I had to unplug. You dig? I had to unplug. Y'all know I tell y'all, man, every now and then you got to unplug from the matrix, man. Sometimes you got to fall back. You got to sit back and you got to just watch the way the world is turning. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to know how to get in where you fit in. But everybody got to take out time for themselves. It's called self-preservation. You know what I'm saying? That's the power all of us got. Grown man talking the building. What up, P? Brody on the road. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to help you get through this trip. You know what I'm saying? But today, I don't got no notes. Today, I'm going to be straight freestyling. Straight coming off the dome. Straight coming from the heart. That's what I'm going to do today. Also, I looked at, you know what I'm saying? I looked at what was going on. I looked at news and all that. Ain't no news going on. Ain't nothing but a bunch of BS. Y'all already know. Right now, it's nothing going on. It's nothing going on right now but distractions. That's it. That's it. Distractions at the highest level of nonsense. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm going to talk how I feel, how I see things right now, and how I see things playing out. And this ain't for everybody. Matter of fact, this ain't for anybody. You know what I'm saying? This is the people that's going to get this message are the people that's supposed to get it. Period. But this is the 4-0 Fame Live episode 121. And today I did not come to play. Because everything I do from the heart. I do in the spirit. You heard? I do what I want to do. Salute to my man Wax Dog. What up, bro? Nate the Great, Sassy NJ. I see y'all. I see y'all pulling up. We about to go on a little journey this morning. You heard? That's what we gonna do today. But you see what right now we dealing with spiritual warfare. We dealing with mental warfare, and we also dealing with physical warfare. Meaning some people gonna have to leave the earth. Some people are already leaving the earth, and some people they already got their ticket booked. Because we at war. And we had a war with what? Demonic spirits. I'm gonna be talking about that too. Demonic spirits. And I'm also going to be talking about lost souls. Those are the ones that's just drifting. And they're in the middle of everything. And then I'm going to be talking about the Matrix. And I ain't just talking about the movie. I'm talking about the reality that you think you know, that you think you see, but you're going to understand that you caught in the Matrix because you really don't know nothing. I'm going to be talking about that. And this ain't no script, none of that. But we're going to get through this morning. It's Tuesday, you dig? And we're going to do what we do. You know what I'm saying? I might crack some jokes. I don't know. Depending on how I feel. Well, let's go. Spiritual warfare. This is what it is right now. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. Know who you dealing with. Know where you at. Know where you going. Also, you got to know where you came from. You got to know whether you're going up or you're going down. That's the time it is right now. That's why on the screen, to the left, you see the evil eye or the demonic eye, or you see the eye of a hater. You see the eye of a demonic force that's taking over a human being life. In the middle, you see a burning soul. You see a burning man. That's the people that's caught up in the middle. That's the people that don't know where they're going. Those are the people that are actually running to a burning house. Those are the people that'll crash off the road and burn up in their car. And I'm talking about for those that don't know what path they're on. When you don't know what path you're on, you're always going to end up in a ditch. That's how it works. I ain't making none of this stuff up. I'm just calling it how I see it because certain things I know because I had to know certain things to get to where I'm at right now. It was a time when I couldn't even sit here and talk to y'all because I might have been that man running in that fire. Then I want you to look at that eye on the right. You see in that eye. You see that dollar sign. You see that money. But there's also a demonic soul. Those are the people that will do anything for money when they see an opportunity to make some money, when they see something beneficial to them. That's how they eye look. And now let me break something down. Both of these type of eyes, right? I see these eyes. I can see these eyes of any human being when I look at their eye. I don't care if their eyes black, blue, brown, green. It don't matter what color. I don't care if they got on contacts. When I look in their eye, I can tell which kind of eye you got. Because some of us know how to read souls. Some of us actually can see who's righteous or who is not righteous. Some of us can see who's really demonic or who's not. But I can speak for me. The thing about me, I can deal with both. See, I can look God straight in his eye, and I can look the devil straight in the eye too, and don't break a smile, and don't turn my head or nothing. I can sit at the room. I can sit in the room at the table amongst righteous individuals, and I can sit at the table with demonic and satanic people too. You know why? Because I control my soul, and I can't be swayed no way. I go the way I want to go. And the reason why I say that is because sometimes we got to do business with wicked individuals. Sometimes you have to go amongst wicked individuals to be tested on who you really are. But my point is, when you got a certain character or you got a certain DNA, them satanic spirits, them satanic individuals, they don't want no parts of you anyway. You're not no good to them. But what they do need is lost souls. And I'm gonna be talking about that. So I'm just giving you some clarity of what you see in this picture. Now, I'm gonna keep this so simple. I'm gonna keep it very, very, very simple. And this is not going to be a long live. If it is, it is. I don't plan on it being long. I'm just gonna say what I gotta say because I want people to understand where I'm coming from. All right. In the Merriam-Webster dictionary, I'm gonna break down the meaning of real. One of the first definitions of real is having objective, independent existence. That means it's just you. But what does having objective mean? Having objective means how you see things, how you live your life. Are you objective or do you just agree with everything? And that's one of the first definitions of real, having objective, independent existence. Do you stand on what you stand on, or do you just go with anything? If you go with anything, you might be a puppet on a string. You might be a lost soul. You might be a follower. But that's why I'm going to break down the word real, because we've been hearing our whole life of keeping it real. No, either you're real or you're not. It's no such thing as keeping it real. It's either you're real or you're not. Either you in existence or you're not. That's why I say solid. I don't say real no more. You know why I say solid? Because when you're dealing with reality, you're dealing with matter. You know what I'm saying? Solid, liquid, gases. That's reality. But you're always going to see the people that say they keep it real or I'm real. You're always going to see, you're going to get disappointed. But real is having objective, independent existence, meaning you hold your own, do your own thing. You ain't worried about what nobody else got going on. And when you come in tune with individuals like yourself, you still hold your own and y'all make things happen or whatever. It's like, look at a team, a basketball team. They all got to be their own individuals to come together to win the championship. 5 people. When you're dealing with a football team, it takes 11 people on the field to come together, one mind, to get that championship. All those individuals in that locker room have to be real with each other. They're not always going to agree, but they agree on one thing, that what? They want a championship. So that's why being real, you have to have an objective, independent existence. That's why you got different positions. What is called positions, roles. Know your role, know your place. When you don't know your place, you don't even know who you are no more. You don't even know what to stand on. You're not being real to yourself because you don't even know what you're supposed to be doing. Another part of the word real, not artificial, not fraudulent, not illusory. So let me break that down. Not artificial. You know, something that's artificial could appear to be real. You got artificial sugar. You got artificial everything. Y'all already know that. We got artificial everything. Artificial means something that appears to be real, but it's not real. Sometimes it's called cloning. Human artificial. Cloning, not real. Fraudulent. What is something that is fraudulent? Well, something that is fraudulent is something that appears to be real. You can have money transferring to your account. You heard of wire fraud. You can have money going to your account. Your account will be loaded with money, but it don't mean the way you got the money was you created a fraud scam. So you got the money, you're balling, but you scam. So you're fraudulent. Your money is fraudulent. It's not yours. It's not real. It's only yours for right now. But eventually you got to pay for what you stole. And that's not being real. You get what I'm going with this? Now, this is also, let me clarify it again. This is the meaning from the Webster's Dictionary. The opposite of real, you understand? My point is, I'm going to say real is not artificial. Something that is real is not fraudulent. Something that is real is not illusory. What is illusory? Trickery. Illusory, or let's say illusions, is something that you look and smack at and you swear up and down it's real. Like some people don't know real gold when they see it. They got to look for the stamp. That's illusionary shit. That's illusory. Something that looks real. Some people look at diamonds and they don't know if they're real or not because it looks so real. It looks so authentic. But when you put it to that diamond tester, when you do that gold challenge, and you see that it ain't real like you thought it was, it don't matter how much you paid for it. It don't matter how pretty it looks. It is not real. That's why it's called illusions. And illusions are things that look real. We know about holograms, stuff like that, holographic, holographic intelligence, things like that. Things that are not real, but it appears to be real. What is another definition of real is occurring or existing in actuality. Occurring or existing in actuality. Like you heard the saying actual facts or actuality. Actuality means things exactly for what they are, not what they appear to be. What is the actual of that situation? What actually makes something or someone real? And I'm going somewhere with this. I'm going somewhere. I'm going to break this stuff down real quick. Another aspect of real is of or relating to practical or everyday concerns or activities. Relating to practical or everyday concerns or activities. So my point is this: what do you focus on every day? What you focus on is what you are. You get what I'm saying? The things you do, the things you worry about every day, the way you live your life. Like, we know some people follow the right way. That makes you real when you're on the right path. And some people, they follow demonic spirits. They're not real. And I told you, you judge people by their acts and their deeds, by the things they do, by their activities. You judge people by their activities, how they spend their leisure time, how they live day by day, their activities, the things they do. And also, you could judge a person if they're real or not by their concerns, what they're actually concerned about. I'm giving you different definitions and insight to let you know I'm not just getting up here talking about this is real, that real, I'm real. No, we're going to break down what real actually is. And you ask yourself, are you real? Because we're in a spiritual warfare. That's why I'm trying to show you how I'm going somewhere with all of this. I'm going somewhere with all of this. Now, a person that is real, they have objective and independent existence. Now, are you an objective person? Meaning, do you question things? Do you do your own research? Do you G-check yourself? Yeah, I know who people listen to me. I already told you I G-check myself. I don't need nobody to tell me when I'm being a lame. I don't need nobody to tell me when I ain't doing something right, because I G-check myself. It's called looking in the mirror. It's called what? Being real with yourself. That's what it's called. But a lot of people, they don't be real with themselves, so they're not going to be real with you. Or if people that's not real with themselves, they're not going to see things how you see things. That's how this works. Salute, helping the vision. What's good, bro? Danielle Walker. I see our ABG, BK all day. I'm cooking right now. I gotta tie all this together, right? Some people don't have objective, meaning they don't want to challenge nothing. They gonna just go with whatever. They just gonna bop their head. They'll see something, no, it ain't right. These are the same people that'll come outside, see trash on the floor, and won't pick it up. These are the people that act like they never know what's going on. You know why? Because they don't have an objective to things. They just go with the flow. And they don't have an independent existence. They cannot exist on their own. Some people always need other people for shit. They always need help. They always need somebody to show them something, need somebody to help them with something. Some people just live like that. That's who they are. But my point is, are you being real with yourself? Where they say what? God help those who help themselves. Not wait for somebody else to do it. So when you have independent existence, that's how God created you to be your own individual. It's simple. When you're real, you're not artificial. Or you're not going to accept anything that's not official. I don't drink Kool-Aid because it's not real. No disrespect to nobody that drink Kool-Aid. I don't drink Kool-Aid. That's not great. That's not great drink. I got blue 40 and red, purple, all that stuff. Oh, red 33. That's not real grape. If I want to drink grape, I drink real grape juice. 100% grape juice. That is real. Grape Kool-Aid, nigga, that's artificial. That's not real. So eventually you're going to drink that fake Kool-Aid and you're going to get diabetes, and eventually you're going to be sick and die because it's not real. You get what I'm saying? You get where I'm going with this? You got to know the difference between what's real and what's artificial. I don't eat candy. What am I gonna eat candy for when I can eat fruit? Why am I gonna eat cherry candy when I can eat real cherries from the earth? But we was taught to eat cherry candy as kids, and that's why a lot of our teeth be destroyed before we in our mid-20s, your teeth destroyed. Early 30s, your teeth, because you was taught to eat fake candy when you should have been eating fruit as a child. We was taught wrong. Because it's a lot of people that went to school to become dentists that plan on making money off you. So that's why you're promoted to eat candy and annihilators. All these fake ass fake ass flavors, watermelon, cherry, fruit punch. When the whole time we supposed to be eating fruit. Artificial. Artificial is not real. When you're not real, eventually you're going to be destroyed. So by eating all that fake ass candy, eventually your tooth got destroyed. I'm showing you different examples. Fraudulent. What is something that is fraudulent? Something that is not solid, something that has some type of flaw, something that just ain't right. It can appear to be right, or let's say something fraudulent is something that's questionable. When you real, when you who you supposed to be, you don't have no fraudulent behavior, or some might say a sketchy background. But even though I understand that nobody is perfect, but when you real, you always gonna stand on what you gotta stand on, and you're gonna face whatever you gotta face. Kind of like that man going through the fire right there. Some people ain't gonna face what they gotta face, and they're not gonna test their faith. But you will be tested to see how solid you are eventually. So when you're dealing with fraudulent, that's getting into what? Counterfeit spirits. What's a counterfeit spirit? A spirit that can appear to be real, can do anything and everything you can imagine. Everything's so perfect. But at the end of the day, it ain't what it is. It's only real to the individuals that accept it. Why you think so many people get tricked every day? They get tricked through religion. They get tricked through other people. They get tricked by what they see on TV. Some people still think TV is real. Some people still never learned the whole basic science of telling lies to your vision. You looking at something, you it's going through your eyes. You see everything that's going on, but you don't understand that it ain't real. And the bigger the TV, the bigger the lie. The more you're going to accept what you've seen. And all they got to do is keep playing the same thing the whole all day. And after a while, you're going to start thinking it's the truth. Because you're a lost soul. And you don't understand what is artificial from what is fraudulent. We've seen fraudulent money, counterfeit money, look just like it. To what? You put that marker on it, or till you put it in a light and it don't got that strip. Well, guess what? Human beings are the same way. Some people are the same way. You ain't gonna know who they really are till you put them in the light. What does put them in the light mean? Meaning you gotta really look at them for who they are. You gotta have that third eye vision, the beam on them to see who they really are. That's putting them in the light. That's the only way you're gonna see a counterfeit or fraud or something that is artificial. When you got the vision of God, or should I say the Most High, whatever you want to call them, or should I say when you tap into your higher self, you can see through people like a money machine. You can see through people like that marker you put on that counterfeit bill. But some people are blind, third eye closed, shut down, and they don't understand nothing they see. But that's why I told you, I know I can see those who got the evil eye, and I can see those who got the money eye, the eye of greed, and lust. But both of these people are lost souls. I'm just giving these two examples right here. Spiritual warfare. Which one of you, what side are you on? What you gonna compromise? Which way are you going? Because I told you, I know how to sit back and just chill and just watch it all play out. I sit back and I just look, I just watch. And then what you do, you either go that way or you go that way. But these two individuals with the funny eyes, they're gonna be all over the place. That's what they do. They all over the place. You know why? Because they always looking for something. They're not content. The evil individual, they always looking for some drama. They always looking for something to keep going. The money-hungry individual, they always chasing the bag, so-called. They always chasing where they think the money is at. They always trying to get in where they fit in so they can get broke off with something too. These are two individuals. Some of them in our family. They are friends. They're people we grew up with. some tiny people you just met. These are people you're going to see. This is going to go on forever. But you always got to know who you are, what you doing, which way you going, what you willing to accept, and what you ain't going to tolerate. That's what make you real. And that's why I'm going to get into what is illusory. Because that which is real is the opposite of illusory. Illusory is a perfect image that your brain perceives to be real. But all of this got to do with deception. Back to football. Y'all know when niggas play football, they portray false plays, fake handoffs, man in motion, the line moving, all type of trickery to throw you off the play. Is that not what happened for my people that watch football? Does the coach not illustrate a play to throw off the defense so they won't know what's about to happen? Well, some people in real life, they always able to be tricked. They always able to get thrown off with a play. All you got to do is make it look like this, put the play in effect, and you can have your way because they're going to go for the fake. You dig? They don't know if you about to run a pass. That's why I said they all over the place. They don't know what's about to happen. Those are the lost souls, always in the middle, don't know what's going on. That's why those are the people that are not real. Why they not real? Because they don't know what's going on. If you don't know what's going on, you're not even in existence. And if you do know what's going on and you don't stand on what's going on, then you with the bullshit. That's in any scenario. That's in any scenario. These are life lessons. This is what it is. Now, also, I spoke about how real, and this is coming from the Webster's Dictionary. Another aspect of real is occurring or existing in actuality. What is actuality? Actual facts, something that is a guarantee, no ifs, ands about it. 1 + 1 = 2, 2 + 2 = 4. That is an actual fact. But we know some people like to remix the numbers. They want to say 1 + 1 = 3, 3 + 3 = 7. But that ain't actual facts. People always want to put their twist and opinion on stuff because Jay-Z said numbers don't lie. But that's a lie, nigga. Because numbers could be finessed. So what I'm trying to tell you is we know it's more than one way to get a number. 6 + 6 = 12, but so does 3 × 4. You get it? But you have to know how to go about getting the right answer. But some people don't know how to work out the problem for themselves, and they always need somebody to tell them what it is. That's how they always get tricked. Like with the YouTube number game. Let's talk about that real quick. Yeah, it's about views and subscribers, but they could be bought as well. And I meant to break this down the other day because people love to talk about numbers, right? We're going to talk about numbers. I'm going to show you illusions, tricks, all of that. Now, let's say I have 50,000 people watching me. Out of those 50,000 people watching me, how many percentage of those numbers are going to be people that actually don't like me? Haters, whatever. People that don't like me. How many of that 50,000 are going to be people that don't like me? How many of those people are going to be people that actually like what I do and support me? How many of those people are going to be people that was down from day one? And how many of them are going to be people that just tapped in? How many of those numbers are going to be from dead accounts that people don't even use that phone no more or don't even use that account no more? How many of those numbers are going to be that? Do you know? That's my point. We're going to play the numbers game. How many numbers out of that 50 that I might have bought out my pocket? Do you know? Would you know? So that's why I'm trying to show you about numbers. For you niggas that love numbers, you human beings that love numbers, and the numbers relate to the Matrix. You remember when you saw the Matrix, when you first watched the movie, you see the numbers going up on the screen. It's all about numbers. You watch the news, gas numbers going up. C19 numbers. It's all about numbers. That's the finesse game. I'm telling you what I know. Numbers finesse your brain. That's why half the people around, they just chasing numbers. And they're not in reality. That's why they become followers. And they'll do anything for numbers. You get it? That's a trick play on your brain because you think numbers are real. But now, like I said, my numbers I know are solid. You know why I know? Because I know who support me. I built this from scratch. I know the people that tap in. I relate with these numbers. It's a difference in what I'm doing. I don't want a whole bunch of numbers, but I take whatever comes. So if you want to hate, I take the hate. Whatever you want to do, I'm with all that. But my point is this. It's about percentages. And everybody is not going to be real. So when you think that numbers make you, that shows you an illusionary world because people are going to watch you to see you fail. People are going to watch you to see you self-destruct. People are going to watch you and don't even support you. Period. They will watch you. They're not going to give you no support. We know this. You got people that don't share. They're not going to, it don't matter. My point is, I don't look at all that. I'm just breaking down what's real. Just because you got numbers, that don't mean nothing. Because the devil finesse the game with numbers. The same way you was taught you was taught to worship on the seventh day, but that number, you forgot about that number 7, and it got switched to another number. The numbers game been being finessed. But some people don't understand that. So my point is, I can sit back and watch people that chase numbers. People that think it's about numbers. They think the number's going to transition into money. Who controls money? Who made money? Who made cash? I'll wait. But is money real? Or was money made to control everything we see that's going on right now? That's why everybody's life was transitioned to revolve around money. But don't get it messed up. In this world we living in now, you need money to sustain your life. But some people, they got the money eye that you see in that picture. They got the money eye. That's all they see. It's opportunity dollars. How they going to come up? How they going to do this? How they going to do that? How they going to be living in luxury, lavish? That's what they see. And they'll do anything to get that goal accomplished, which they're never going to get accomplished. Because after you get where you think you're going at, you're going to be disposed of. And then next up, that's how it works. Why? Because you're not real. You're not solid. Why you think when so-called celebrities, they sign big contracts, I don't care, name a field, sports, I don't care. Once that contract is over with, you're done. Especially if you don't get another contract, your life is over with. Because for every contract you sign, it got a what? A start date and it got an ending date. And some people lose their life before the contract actually ends. And we know what that's called. That's called getting paid off the dead. Spiritual warfare. I don't judge nobody. Actually, I don't get caught up in human beings like that. I pray every day. You dig? That's why I talk my talk, because I know what I'm dealing with. I know what I'm tapped into. Things come to me. Visions come to me. But it's not about that. It's not about me. I'm just up here right now. I'm speaking how I'm speaking because I'm right now. I come off the dome. This conversation needs to come up. You know why? Because it's been on my mind. And it's time when you got to talk real and you got to put the BS to the side. I can sit here and feed you BS every day like Frank and Beans. That's easy. But today I'm going to speak what's real. No, nothing. I'm going to talk to y'all today. Salute to the chat. What up, Yak? We're going to talk what's real, like we always do. What is another definition of real is behaving or presented in a way that feels true, honest, or familiar without pretension or affectation. Which means when you are real, you're supposed to feel it. When you're being true to yourself, it's a good feeling. When you know you're being real with yourself and you wake up in the morning, you step out that house, you're gonna feel good about yourself. And you don't care what nobody say. If you broke, if you only got $5 in your pocket, you don't care if somebody call you broke. Because you already accepted the fact I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna enjoy my day. That's a whole nother power that people don't got. Being true to themselves. Being honest to yourself. Let's talk about honesty, where they say honesty is the best policy. But how many people really gonna be honest? Let's be real. So my point is certain people, they only going to do something when it benefits them. Some people only going to do something when they give them a certain look. People are going to do things for many, many, many different reasons, but the one reason they're not going to do it is because they're just doing it for themselves and being real with themselves. When I get fresh for me. I don't care about posing for nobody. When I buy jewelry, it's for me. If I buy a car, that's for me. My accomplishments. I ain't buying a car so people can see how I look. When I'm in a shirt, I don't like people telling me, oh, I like that car. I don't like that. Because I don't like that. Because you know why? Sometimes they got the evil eye right there. Sometimes they got that money eye. You dig? When I do something, I do it for me. I don't want acknowledgement. I don't do it for acknowledgement. But some people do. That's why they do it. It make them feel good. It make them feel good inside. It covers up their bullshit. It covers up their filth. It covers up their dirty ass ways. So that's why people do certain things. But you got to be content within yourself. Whether you win or you lose, you got to keep it pushing. You dig? You might ain't get the chip last year, but we'll get it next year. All right? It's about wins and losses. I already told y'all that. Wins and losses. People that act like they never took a loss, they lying. They frauds. People that act like they always win and always won, they lying. They frauds. Because it's about wins and losses. That's why I try to tell you ain't nobody perfect. So when somebody portray to be perfect, I already know they're a fraud. That's a vision of illusion. Nobody is perfect. I don't care if you go to church every week, 5 times a week, and you trying to portray that perfect image. I know for a fact you got a flaw. Because you're trying too hard to be too perfect. I know those games. And those are the same people. They can't look you in your eye. What they say, the eyes are the pathway to the soul. That's why you're going to see people can't look you in your eye with a straight face without turning their head or looking down or looking all over the place. Because they don't want you to see their eye. They don't want you to see they got that eye of a hater, which is the evil eye, the demonic eye. They don't want you to see they got that eye of greed and lust, which is also a satanic eye. And guess what? Eventually, everybody got to pay their price. You got to pay the piper. So my point is, according to how you live your life, that's how you're going to be judged. And 9 times out of 10, how you live your life, that's going to be the same way you're going to be up out of here. That's the same way you're going. That's what it is. That's why you have a choice on how to live your life. Nobody can tell you what to do. Nobody can save you. And ain't no motherfucking prophets coming. Ain't no leaders, none of that. So being that we got into what is real, now we're going to get into lost souls. Those are the people that ain't real. Those are the people that's all over the place. They have no structure. You get it? Nothing to stand on. Now, a lost soul, they could be told anything. They get caught up in gossip. We're going to go back into when you was a kid in school and the teacher told you to say something to one person's ear that might have been the truth, a statement, and they told you to pass it to another person's ear and another person's ear, and by the time it got back around, it was all messed up. Well, that represents lost souls. They never get it right. They're not solid. I told you something, right? I told you something real, but it might have went in your head out the other, and you forgot what I said. And then when you went to tell somebody else, you just made up your own story. And by the time it got back around, it wasn't even the truth. That's how lost souls work. That's why I said they all over the place. They're not solid. A lost soul will be this today and that tomorrow. A lost soul is like a piece of metal always looking for a new magnet to cling to. These are the ones that worship celebrities. These are the people that look for inspiration from others. If you do not have a direct connection with the Most High and you need a man or a woman to put you in place or do something for you, you're not tapped in like you think you tapped in. You're a lost soul. You don't even know what time it is. Because can't nobody on the earth do nothing for you. That's why you was taught, your ancestors was taught how to what? Till the earth. What does that mean? How to plant, how to farm, how to grow, how to build, how to construct. If you don't know how to do that, you ain't gonna make it. If you always wait for somebody else to build a house, plant the seeds, what you gonna do? You think you just gonna wait and collect? It don't work like that. Those are lost souls. They looking for a champ. They looking for a leader. What does the leader do? The leader does exactly what's in the middle. The leader always going to bring you into the burning house, and they're going to escape out the back door. That's what the leader does, because you ain't know which way you was going. And the person that was leading you actually knew that you didn't know which way you was going, and they led you astray on purpose, because now you became dead weight. You can't do nothing for them. They're going to just slip out the back door and you bring you into the house that's burning because you know more good to them. That's how this works. That's how this works. Life works the same way. When you meet people in your life, either you got people that's going to what? Try to add on to your life, or you got people that's going to try to take away from your life. So my point is, you got to know who you coming together with. And my point is, them times are coming together. I told y'all that's over with. You need to worry about your own family. But some people, they worry about people outside of themselves more than they worry about the people that's in their own household. That's why people's household become in shambles, and their household wind up burning like this picture you see in the middle. Their household just burn apart, it just turned into dust. You know why? Because you wasn't putting the right resources, the right energy into the house, into what you built, what you got going on. You put all that energy in everywhere else. Those are lost souls. The individuals that actually become delusional and actually start thinking that people that they see on TV, on the internet, they start believing that these people are their family and friends. Don't know them from nowhere. And what's the saying? People would jump out the window. They'll jump out the window, don't even know what's going on. Your people's told you, just because so-and-so jump off the bridge, you're going to jump off the bridge. You was taught that as a child. But what? Some people grown and they still ain't learned that lesson through their head. They still a jump out the window. They still a follow what this person do. Lost souls. Not solid. A lot of people out here pushing brands. They want to be business owners. They want to be successful in the game of life. But before you do that, you got to know what you're getting into, and you got to know what you stand on. You got to know what you're going to do, what you're not going to do, what you're not going to accept. And let me tell you something else. Like I said, when you're dealing with business, there's certain people, they're not going to sit back and help your business be successful because that's not their job. I can't expect for nobody to help me be a good businessman. I got to be that on my own. I can't expect nobody to make me a better hustler. I already got to know how to hustle. For my people that been out there, you already know, can't nobody teach you how to hustle. The same way, if I give you some work, I'm not going to help you move the work. If you've been in the street, you know, if somebody fronted you a kilo, a brick, if somebody gave you 10 pounds and said, pay me my money, they're not going to help you move it. You got to move it on your own. Why? Because you said you was a hustler. You said this is what you do, so I tried to help you, but you still want me to help you move it and make the money. That's not going to happen. I'm going to break it down in the simplest form. I'm going to talk street work, all of that. The same way at a job, if your coworker said, look, I'm going to plug you with this job, right? I got you the interview, and it's up to you after that. It's up for you to go to the interview, right? It's up for you to know how to talk out your mouth. It's up for you to get the job. I got you the damn interview. Matter of fact, I already got the spot waiting for you. You just got to finesse the interview. But you went in the interview and said something stupid, and you ain't get hired. That's on you. I can't give you everything. I already put you on my job. You see? That's what I'm trying to tell you. Is certain people always need other people to do stuff for them because they lost souls. They can't do nothing on their own. And it's people that'll sit back and wait and watch for you to be successful. Try to get in the loop. I know this from the street. You got your man, they see you get money, they want to hang around you all day, but they ain't get no money. They know as long as they hang around you and you get money, they're gonna be straight. They're gonna eat too. They're gonna be around a chick. When you go out, they know you ain't gonna want to go out by yourself. Yo, bro, you want to go to the club? I got you. It's niggas that's gonna hang around you all day just for that alone. And this nigga don't make no money. He just waiting for everything you got going on to be a part of what you got going on. The streets is the same way. Everything in life is the same way. Because some people got the demonic eye of hate, trying to see what they can get. And then some people got that money hungry eye. They got that demonic lust. They always think about a dollar, but they're not thinking about the dollars that they're making themselves. They think about the dollars they can get from you or from prospering off of you. That's where we at with this. What up, Mac? So that's what I'm saying, right? Everybody is being tested. Everybody's going to have to hold their own eventually in this thing called life. That's just what it is. Yeah, it's a time to play. Yeah, it's a time to be stupid. It's a time to be ignorant, but it's a time when everything is real. And sometimes people gotta laugh their pain away. Sometimes people gotta do whatever they gotta do. But guess what? Reality always gotta set in. Like, I know people that got a good heart. I know people that's really good individuals. I know when somebody's being other than themselves and going outside their character and being demonic and being savage. We all got that part of us. Like I said, I G-check myself. I know when I'm going out of character. So it's my job to catch it before somebody else catch it. You did? It's called what? Cleaning up your own house, cleaning up your own backyard before you worried about somebody else's backyard. Simple. We always taught certain principles in life, but we forgot our way. We lost our way. You did? We lost our way. And now guess what? We at the apex right now. We at the point now where we at the highest level of everybody being tested. That's why I told you it's spiritual warfare. It's also mental warfare, and it's also going into a physical warfare. That's why I told y'all yesterday, yeah, you got that Ukraine-Russia smoke going on, but the smoke is going on right here in America. The smoke is going on right in your household. It's going on in your relationship. It's going on in your friendship. It's a warfare. But when you was a kid, they also taught you about tug of war. It's a tug of war too. It's really tug of war. You're going to be pulled this way. You're going to pull that way. But sometimes you got to know what? When to let go of the rope. Just let go. Everything ain't a fight, is what I'm saying. So that's why I told you sometimes I just got to fall back. And I love chopping up with my people. I love to be entertained, all of that. But sometimes you got to fall back. You got to put that phone down, shut down the internet, and just do something different. Even if it's just for 24 hours. Because you already know about 24 hours. 2 + 4 = 6. We all trapped up in that 6. We all on that time scale of limitation that they got us on. You only can do this. You can do that. At this time, you're supposed to be doing this. At that time, you're supposed to do this. 8 hours of sleep. Always controlling you on some damn clock. So sometimes you got to get out of that clock. Because our whole life revolves around a damn clock. And guess what? Guess who made that clock? Who made the clock? Who made the calendar? And why we all live on a clock and we all live off a damn calendar. But who created that? It was a time we could tell time just from looking at the stars in the sky. We knew the days of the month by watching the moon. We already knew all that. But somebody came in and finessed that and gave you a clock and a calendar. That's why I say everything you see and think you do, it ain't real. You in the matrix. You lost. You're lost. Because everything you do is calculated by somebody else because they wanted you to do that. They got you on a path that you don't even know what's going on. You just going through motions every day. And that's what makes people miserable, and that's what creates mental health issues. But the number one way, one of the ways to break mental health is what? Praying. I guarantee you a person that got mental health issues, I bet you any amount of money, they don't pray. I bet you any amount of money. Anybody that's depressed, I bet you any amount of money, they do not pray. And if they do pray, they're not praying to the right entity. I bet you any amount of money. Show me a person with mental health, depression. I'll show you a person that don't pray. And if they do pray, they praying to a false god. I promise you that. Because when you're dealing with the right power, you're going to be uplifted. You're going to be good. You're going to be just like that person in that fire. And when you're in a certain energy level, you can walk through the fire and come out good. You might be a little burnt up, a little crispy, but you'll make it through that. When you got a certain energy on you. Man, I'm telling you what I know. This for me. I can't speak for nobody else. I'm speaking my truth right now. Straight freestyling off the dome. Because it's a time when you got to just let it be known what it is. And y'all know when I pull up, I'm going to tell you the news. I'm going to tell you what's going on in the world. I'm going to tell you what happened last night. When I seen last night, this morning, ain't no news. So when it ain't no news, it's time for me to do what I do. I'm going to give you the news. I'm going to let you know what's going on north, east, west, and south. I'm going to let you know what's going on in the reality of this world. So anywhere you look within this circle, you're going to see what's real. That's what I do. Anything outside the circle, that ain't real. That's a great spectacle. It sounds good. It looks good like firecrackers, but it ain't real. And people, when they hear the truth, they don't know how to go with the truth. See, I deal with the truth. I don't deal with human beings. Meaning, if that person, that human being say something that is real, I'm going to acknowledge that real. When that person say something out of line, he goes somewhere, I can't agree with that. But I'm not going to judge the person. I'm going to deal with what's real. That's how everybody need to be. And we also heard the saying that what? A broke clock is right twice a day. So some niggas, they real sometime, but majority of the time, they're not real. They're not solid. They half the time they lying. Sometimes they're going to speak some truth. Word, bro. That's a fact. That's a fact. But then next week, they're going to say some dumb shit. You're going to be like, yo, what the hell is this nigga talking about? That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. Everybody got that power. Everybody got the power to be right sometimes. But who going to stay consistent with who they are and what they say and what they do 24/7? Because it is a job. Being real is a job, whether you like it or not. It's a job. And when you start lacking on your job, you ain't going to be who you think you are. People not going to see you for who you portray yourself to be. So that's why I said what? That's why I got the definition of real right here to let people know I'm not freestyling. The first thing it tells you with being real is having objective, independent existence. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Some people are not objective. They're never going to speak what's on their mind. They're only going to go with what somebody else said. They're never going to do what they really want to do. They're always going to do what people expect them to do. Because they don't have no objective or independent existence. What's independent existence? Meaning living on your own, doing what you want to do, being yourself. But people don't want to be themselves. They don't want to have independent existence. They want to be in a posse. They want to be in a gang. They want to go what's cool, what everybody else doing. That's not independent existence. See, I could be independent and still link up when it's time to link up. That's why it's called linking up, like a chain. When you link up, that's when you come together with other solid individuals. That's what make a chain. That's what linking up is. So if you're not linking up for the right purpose, you ain't even solid anyway. When frauds come together, they not solid. They're not going to get nothing done anyway. That's called a peanut gallery. When you got people come together and they just going along with the flow and they ain't solid, that's a peanut gallery. Like when a preacher get on the stand and he preaching false lies and the crowd is hooping and hollering, dancing. That's the peanut gallery. They not solid. That's why they can't get nothing done, because they not linked up for real. That's why the Yard Man said, link up. You link up. That's when you come together and we're going to be solid. We're going to make something happen. Let me break it down for y'all. Spiritual warfare. I told you I could deal with the rosters. I could deal with the Muslims. I could deal with Christians. I could even deal with those that go to the satanic church. I could deal with them too. You know why? Because they ain't got no power over me. Nobody got influence over my brain. But I know in this world, it's things spread out all over for everybody. Everybody got to know what they got to know, but you got to know who you are. That's why I say independent existence. I'm going to put it all together. Independent existence. Who are you? What are you doing with yourself? Oh, you got to wait till somebody else do something for you to do it. Oh, you need somebody to pat you on the back to say good job. Now you feel good, but you ain't feel good about yourself when you woke up. You needed somebody to pat you on the back. Now you feeling good. You feeling happy. You don't want to go on the stage and perform and because they're gonna start booing you. But you want to perform when everybody cheering you on. Now you feeling yourself, but you can't take the boos. See, that's my point. Everybody want to be a star, but they can't take what come with it. Because when you a star, guess what? You're gonna get that evil eye right there, and you're gonna get that money eye right there. You're gonna get both dimensions coming at you when you want to be a star. Everybody ain't built to be a star. That's why what? It's many stars in the sky, but what? Only some of them shine bright. You look in the sky every night. Don't you know it's millions and trillions of stars, but you're only going to see a certain few. That's how life works. Everybody's not going to be a star. You dig? And you got shining stars, and you also got what? You got falling stars, you got shooting stars. Everybody's not going to be the brightest star that always maintains the North Star, the Eastern Star. You dig? It's certain things that's going on in the world that y'all have no knowledge of because you're still caught up in illusions of the matrix. And it's called YouTube, nigga. It's called Instagram. It's called TV. It's called all of that. You're caught up in everything. You don't know. That's why you're a lost soul. And lost souls get finessed into being demonic spirits. They are the ones that carry the burden of Mr. Satan himself. They the ones that do the dirty work because they don't know who they are. It also can be called followers. You dig? Why you think these platforms were set up? These whole platforms were set up to manipulate your brain from reality. Mark Zuckerberg, all these individuals, they already knew what they was doing when they started all this. That's why they created a fake link, fake communities. Now they can dictate what you do with your community. They can dictate this, dictate that, because that's how it's supposed to be controlled. But real individuals can't be controlled, and real individuals, they can't be processed. They can't be detected. Real individuals link up all the time. So my point is this. Know who you are, know what side you're on, and stop being fake with yourself. Because my point is this, man. We're in a time of revelation. What that mean? Everything has already been revealed. What's the saying? It's nothing new under the sun. Ain't nothing nobody gonna show me that's gonna be brand new to me. Ain't nothing nobody gonna show me that's gonna be old and wild. Only thing that can bug me out is if I see a man or a woman fly. That's it. That's the only thing gonna shock me. If you could just jump up in air and fly like a bird. Other than that, on this earth ain't too much of nothing I ain't seen already. I done seen the wickedest of the wicked. I done been around the most finesses on the planet, the most schemers, scammers, liars, all of that. I done been around some of the most positive individuals, some of the most good-spirited people, good-hearted people. So my point is, can't nobody fool me or trick me. I don't need nobody for nothing, no validation, no none of that. That's me. I suggest you be the same way. Because it's spiritual warfare, and guess what? It's like Return of the Jedi, Star Wars. Y'all seen it? You got the red beam, the green. They shooting. It's a bunch of shots being fired, and the lost souls, they in the middle. They don't know what side they on. You get what I'm saying? That's what's going on right now. And sometimes you might be a minion and you don't even know it. What's a minion? Somebody we call trolls. You got good trolls, you got bad trolls. Let's be real. You got good trolls, you got bad trolls. What's a bad troll? A bad troll is a troll that go with every chat room starting trouble, starting drama, starting confusion, starting starting wicketry, sit back laughing. They love that. That's a wicked troll. And you got good trolls. You got the trolls come through, they go to every chat and make you laugh. They got good spirits. I'm just showing you people's intentions in different forms of life. But like I said, most people are caught up in the matrix. So let me break this down because I don't want to forget this point. I don't want to forget this point. When I got into the third definition of real, occurring or existing in actuality. Let's get back into that actuality. And that's dealing with what? Actual facts. Something that is real, it is an actual fact. 14 karat solid gold. You get what I'm saying? Now let's boom. Once a person has a bunch of flaws, and once a person tries to act like those flaws don't exist, making excuses, trying to deter from off the actual fact, that person is not being real. What makes you real, guess what? Even if you got flaws, and when you admit to your flaws, that makes you real. It's simple. It's not a hard thing. When you don't acknowledge the actual facts that are being presented about you, when you look in the mirror and you don't want to accept the fact you might got big lips, you might got a big nose, you don't want to accept the fact you got a mole on your face, you don't want to accept the fact your eyes crooked, you don't want to accept the fact you got a missing tooth. That's when you start lying to yourself. That's an example. My point is, flaws stick out the same way. It's the things about you that you don't like, but you don't want to admit to. It's the things about you that other people see, but you don't want to admit to it. That's what makes you not real. So when a person constantly contradicts themselves, when a person always got a question mark, my point is this: when something is an actual fact, when something is actual, there's no room for a question mark. Like my bro, that's my bro. Ain't no question. That's an actual fact. Your kids are your kids. That's an actual fact. You had to take a blood test. That's your kid, right? That's an actual fact. But when something ain't real, that's like when a man, okay, well, he know he slept with this woman, and he love her, he know that's his child. But if it was some cheating in that relationship and a baby pop out of nowhere, it's going to be a question mark on somebody wasn't keeping it real. Somebody was having sex on the side and a baby came out. Now we don't know who the actual father is. We don't even know. You understand what I'm saying? Because somebody wasn't keeping it real. So my point is, when things are real, it is no room for question. It's an actual fact. The same way if that man had a baby on the side, he got to be real and say, baby, I messed up. I got her pregnant. That's my son. That's my daughter. It's called being real. So when you're not real, you always leave room for error. My point is this: people be living lies and they got flaws, and they flaws so dirty you can see them. And when you present them, they want to act like it ain't nothing happened. They want to defer. They don't want to acknowledge that that's not real. Because when you're real, you're going to acknowledge everything that ain't right. That's why I said the ego. The ego is the false sense of reality, and the ego coincides with the matrix. Because my ego can outshine what I actually got going on, and I can trick you and make you think whatever I want you to think. Because my ego won't allow you to tell me nothing. My ego ain't gonna let me allow you to show me nothing. Who are you to talk about me? I'm gonna talk about you. That's the ego. You dig? So what? I got I got a biggie small eye. So what? My clothes dirty. I got a nice car outside though. So what? My sneakers dirty. I got a fresh fitted on. No, you're supposed to acknowledge what it is. If you know your shoes is dirty, get you some new shoes. And don't be mad if somebody say you got on dirty shoes, because you shouldn't have came out the house with them dirty shoes on anyway. My point is, something that is actual, look, man, it's no shaking that. So when people got sketchy backgrounds or certain patterns, that's who they are. You know you got a person in your family that's a thief. You know you got somebody in your family that be lying their ass off. You know you got people in your family you will not let in your house. Stop playing. But why when it comes to other people, you sit there and co-sign bullshit? Why when it comes to people that you so-called like or got a crush on or they help you out or give you some money, you get them a pass when you know they foul? See, I call it what it is, like an umpire. A strike is a strike. But I'm just showing you examples on how we sold out. Not me, I ain't sell out, but it also shows you how some people will sell out and they'll sell you out too because they not going to acknowledge what's real. Actual facts, something that is actual without question. When a person is real, it's no questions involved. I already know you solid. How I know you solid? By what you do, by what you say, how consistent you are with everything. That's how I know who real. Now you can put up a front, but that front only gonna last for so long. I can come to your crib, you can order food and lie to me and told me you cooked it, but eventually if I hang around long enough, I'm gonna find out your ass can't cook in that kitchen. And not only you can't cook, you burn up everything. And not only that, your food tastes nasty. Because it took time for me to understand what type of game you was playing. You wasn't real. You wasn't solid as I thought you were. You tricked me. And that's the game of life, all right? Spiritual warfare, it deals with deception. So you have to have clear vision, and you got to have a third eye vision. You got to know who got the evil eye, the demonic eye. You got to know who got the money eye of lust, the demonic eye of I want what's yours. I want my peace. And it's also dealing with the eyes of deception. When people can lie to you with a straight face and you believe it. That is a game, that is a technique, that is a science. You got people that sit back and study on how they're going to trick you, how they're going to use you for a tool and a slave, how they're going to use you to their benefit so they can live in luxury. It's people that got degrees and specialize in this. Masters of deceit. And I told you how it's all finesse in the modern day world of 2022 is finesse through numbers, computers. What's it called? 5G. You see how you got the number in it? 5G. Your life is controlled by numbers. Simple. When you get a gun, that gun got a number, a 9mm, a 40 cal, a 357, a 38. Numbers. Your life is controlled by fucking numbers. Views, subscribers. How many bullets do the gun hold? 30, 100 in the drum. Numbers. When you sit back, you the only number. It's just you. When you stay out the way and you just do you and vibe, you the only what? The only one. You the only number that matters. Just you. That's why I told you, man. It's a whole nother game being played, and I can't explain everything, but I know for a fact we're in a spiritual warfare, and people are being manipulated every day and used as puppets. What's a puppet? A lost soul. They on a string that they can't even see. They doing stuff, don't even know why they doing it. They going places, don't even know why they going. And then when they go to these places, they don't get nothing out of it. When they do what they do, they still feel empty. These are the same people always complaining about somebody trying to use them. Because they're not being real with themselves. These are the same people always talking about what somebody made them do. Lost souls. I told you, they lost souls. Remember, a lost soul is always going to tell you what somebody made them do because they don't want to take responsibility for what they did. Can't nobody make you do nothing. Unless you are a lost soul. You don't know who you are. You don't control your brain. I told y'all, if you don't know how to control your brain, it's people that will control it for you. You will become a remote control. I told y'all this. If you don't know how to think for yourself, it's people that think for you. That's what they're here for. You are here to be a remote control. And that's what they're going to use you for. And when you're done, when your batteries run out, they're going to get some new ones. That's it. But y'all don't understand that. That's why a lot of y'all get manipulated, you get finessed, and then you always talk about what somebody did to you. Oh, I did this, you did that. Oh, it's your fault. It's this reason, it's this person's fault. This is the reason why I ain't got this. This is the reason why I'm in this situation. Get what I'm saying? It's called taking responsibility. When you real, you take responsibility for everything you do, whether right or wrong, you hold it down. You take what come with it. That's why I don't have fake people around me. You're not going to blame me for nothing. I done been through that before when I was young. Getting blamed for stuff I ain't do. Getting blamed for this, blame. I don't fuck with all of that. Those are called weak individuals. Always want to blame somebody. Some of y'all going to lose y'all crib and talk about a nigga help you lose your crib when you the same one that knew that nigga wasn't helping you with the rent the whole time. But you wasn't strong enough to say, get that bag, get a job, or get out. You gonna sit there and wait till you lose everything, they're gonna blame people. Same thing, homie. You gonna have shorty at your crib leeching off you, ain't helping you with nothing. And then when you lose the car, get repo, get fucked up, you gonna say, shorty made me lose everything. No, nigga, you made yourself lose everything. You know why? Because you wasn't being real with yourself. You wasn't being real with shorty. No, you just worried about smashing because she looked good. You wasn't being real, saying, sure, you need to get some money, you need to get a career, you need to do something with yourself. You ain't gonna keep leeching off me. And then sometimes people leech off each other. They leech off each other and they drain each other until they both got to run out the house because it's burning. They both done fell off, lost everything because they being fake with each other. You dig? So my point is you got to stand on something solid. You got to go for what you believe in. It's called go for what you know, and you got to do what you got to do. You heard? And salute to my bros and my sis. Y'all make this thing work. Y'all let me know I'm on the right path. Y'all let me know we all linked up together. Y'all let me know that what? It's still faith out here. What's the faith? The faith is that everybody ain't stupid. Everybody in the lost soul. Everybody's not a hologram. Everybody's not deceived. Everybody don't got the evil eye. Everybody ain't got the money eye. But a lot of y'all not solid. Y'all not who y'all portray to be. And we see through you. Because we have that gift. Some of us have the gift of knowing dangers around the corner. And the spirit told you go that way. That's how life works. Every day you get out your bed is a blessing and you got a chance to control your outcome. It's not always easy, but you have that ability. But some people, they hate their life, right? But they don't want to jump off a bridge. They don't want to drink a 40 of bleach, but they want to be around you and make your life hell and miserable. That's the people with that demonic eye. I told you that's the eye of the hater. Somebody watching me right now with that eye. They hating. They just wait for me to shut up. They wish I lose my chance, whatever it is. They want me to fall. They don't want me to be here no more. But I'm cool with that. And I don't care. But that's always going to exist. Is somebody going to be looking for opportunity? How we can make some bread, how we can get some money. That's how it works. That is the game of life. So my point is this. We in the last, I'm saying this because we in the last of this right here. You heard the saying about it's going to be no more. Some people are still waiting for people to save them. Now let's do some history. Look at all the people you thought was going to be your leader and look at where they at now. All right. Look at everything in your life that you have no power over being dictated to you every day. And you don't have a clue of what's going on. But all you know about is numbers. All you was taught to focus on was numbers. And that's all you know. You know why? Because you a lost soul and you ain't real. Some of us are content with tomorrow. We can go on the ground right now and won't shed no tear. Because we already know what life is about. We already done live life. We already see what it is. Some of y'all gonna burn forever because you just can't get it right. You've been given chance after chance. You've been given blessing after blessing, and you keep fucking up. You just can't get it right. Therefore, some of y'all have become certified fuck ups. You can't do nothing right. You just won't get it through your head. You keep doing the same thing over and over and over. What they say makes you insane, and you insane right now. Those are gases. Remember I told you solid liquid gases, they the ones that just evaporate. They can't hold nothing down. They don't know how to go with the flow. They just turn the thin air. Poof. You're here today, tomorrow you're gone. That's going to be a lot of y'all life story. You know why? Because you don't know how to be real with yourself. You're not willing to fight the war. Therefore, you're caught in the middle. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Spiritual warfare. And we at the apex right now. So you gotta pick a side. You gotta get in where you fit, and you gotta stand on what you stand on. But guess what? The days of deception, the days of thinking you fooling people, that shit don't work no more. A lot of people there, they see clear. So that's why we also can see a lot of people that's at the top, they are falling. A lot of people that was in position, they starting to fall. They starting to lose their position. You heard about the fallen angel, right? Dummies. I don't want to be disrespectful, but I'm saying, remember the story about how so-and-so was God, man, and eventually that nigga fell. And when he fell, he took 200 people with him. That nigga fell from grace. Everybody eventually that's not living right, they're going to fall. When you go against the grain, you're going to fall, whether you like it or not. You can lie, you can finesse, you can try all the fucking stories you want to make. You can say, but you're going to fall eventually. The best of the best have fallen. I told y'all this. But the thing is, some people can actually fall and get back up if they change their ways. If they tap back into what they're supposed to be doing, they can come back up. But most of these people I'm talking about, once they fall, they'll never get back up. But everybody get their day. That's just what it is. I'm just speaking my piece. That's it. Don't take me serious, whatever. Like I say, I'm just speaking my piece, my opinion. I ain't pushing no agendas or none of that. I'm just telling you what I'm telling you. I'm talking to my people. Whoever get it, they get it. Salute to the chat. I done cooked enough. What's going on? I told y'all today, I'm just going to let it fly. You heard? Ain't none of that. Straight off the dome. J.E., anyone in the chat that can answer, is this content creator religious? No, I'm not. I don't deal with religion. I deal with truth. I deal with the universe. That's what today is. Today is what I say. Today is spiritual warfare, homie. Ain't nothing religious about that. It's straight on the table. That's what it is right there. Lampersky. This is what the people need every now and then. After this, you can go on to your regular schedule programming. You get it? Programming. You can go back on with your day and get programmed. Do what you do. This is how I'm starting off my day and the people that rock with me. That's it. That's right, helping the vision. That's why we have it so hard. Okay, J.E., that's what it is. That's what it is. All love, bro. That's what it is. What else? What else up in here? Juice says it was written, the most past the prophets will not enter the heavens. That's right. ABGBK all day. What up, bro? Like I said, ain't nothing else to really talk about. If I ain't talk about this, I wasn't gonna come on today. But I gotta give my people something. That's how I look at it. If I can come on and give y'all nonsense, sometime I can come on and give y'all real. Because sometimes for real, if it ain't on a report on, if it ain't certain things, I'm not gonna come on here. I'm just gonna fall back. But I said today I'm gonna come out anyway, but I'm gonna just speak what I gotta speak. Because like I said, sometimes you gotta unplug. And when I unplug, I check myself and I look at what's going on. I deal with the seasons, the times, and I get the signs, and then I just relay them back. That's what I do. And at the same time, y'all heard that sometimes this is therapy, but this is a time where we can come together and deal with different views and opinions. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But everything, like I said, I'm creating a catalog. So if in my catalog, it's going to be different things going on. Some people ain't going to peep my catalog to 2-3 years from now. That's why I say I'm not about now. Some people might not tap into this to years later. But one thing I can say is it'll be in stone. It'll already be done. So whoever tap in, whenever they catch it, that's when they catch it. That's how certain things work. Everything ain't for now. Some things are for later. What's up, Miss Kashana Brown from day one? What's up? Capital CTV. Little twerker. That's right. Spiritual warfare is real. Watch the snakes. You better watch the snakes. The serpent is very keen and cunning. Very, very smart. Very, very slick. And it's hard to catch him. That's the whole purpose people don't understand. Queen of Attraction. What's up, Queen? What else going on? Who else in here? But I'm definitely going to timestamp this video. All my videos, they're going to be timestamped so people can just tap it when they want to tap in, man. But at the end of the day, I'm going to be real. Sometimes this shit be getting draining. I'm going to be real. It is. What up? I do this for my people, man. Y'all keep it going. That's all I can say. Sometimes I don't want to be bothered. Period, man. Flat Riot. Day one. That's what it is. I see the whole family up in the chat, man. That's what it is, man. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the all notification bell. That's all I ask. If you really with it, like I told y'all. Back to the number game, like I said, man. You supposed to already know when you're doing something. That's like if you had a church, you supposed to already know there's a percentage of people in the church for the wrong reason. You might got a person in the church that just committed a sin last night, and he just want to come in your church to get some good blessings. It's different reasons. You might got people coming to your church because they just want to throw some people off their path. My point is this, man. Stop getting caught up in numbers and congregations and followings. Be real to yourself. That's all I'm saying. That's with anything. It's like that with fans and sports. People know that player's trash and to sit here and keep making excuses on how he ain't trash. Oh, he just going through it. No, he's trash. What your eyes telling you? Your eyes tell you what it is. But some people like to don't want to believe what their eyes see. It's crazy. If two fake people are having a fight, what you supposed to do? If two lames are having an argument, what you supposed to do? If two fools are arguing, what you supposed to do? Answer that question to yourself. If you out in the street and you see two clowns, if you see two people fighting each other, what you gonna do? Throwing blows at each other, blow for blow. What you gonna do? If you see two people in a shootout, busting gun for gun, what you gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do. But some of y'all don't know what to do. Y'all don't know what you're gonna do. That's the difference. Other than that, I'm about to slide out of here in a minute. That's why I'm telling you, when some things go on, stay out the way. What up, John Shaft? What up? I see you, bro. My man John Shaft, what up? Miss LA, I see you. I almost missed y'all, but I see y'all. AP Wiz, what up, bro? That's the Brody. Carla McWilliams, thank you very much. Thank you very much. You look like you new in the building. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. My man Net Stars, what up? Net Stars Live Urban, what's going on, bro? What's up? My man Pone Striller, what up? I ain't see you sliding here, Pone. What up, Pone? That's another brother be speaking that real. I support what's real. I support the real, period. I don't care about none of that. If you spit something real, if you talking that real, I already feel you. You feel me? When you start going left, I'm gonna start going left and I'm gonna slide out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna still be in the loop. But yo, when you start going left, I can't co-sign that. I don't co-sign nothing that ain't right. That's me. Some of y'all gonna co-sign Fugazi. Y'all gonna co-sign shit that ain't even real. Just because that's your peoples. No, when my peoples do some lame shit, my peoples did some lame shit. I done cut my own man off. Nigga, I grew up from the sandbox. Nigga, 9 years old. Nigga, you start getting Fugazi, nigga, I gotta cut you off. I still got love for you, bro. I don't want to see you dead. I don't want to see you fucked up, but I cannot rock with you, my nigga. We can't rock together. It's not gonna happen because you're doing too much clown shit. That's how I live my life. And I suggest if you my peoples and you see me with clown behavior and you see me being a fraud ass, you're supposed to check me or leave me alone, period. I tell you what I tell my own self. I don't entertain clowns. I'm not co-signing no fraud. We not going to the dealership. I'm not putting my name on nothing that you got going on that ain't right. You did, but some of y'all go to the dealership, write your name, and you knew that nigga couldn't pay the car note, and you knew that individual didn't have no real money like that, but you still co-signed the car. Now when they get repoed, you owe the bill. The same way y'all co-sign these lames, when they get exposed, you're gonna be exposed. I keep telling y'all this, man. Anyway, it is what it is. Because I'm saying that, right? This is going on a lot. This is a trending topic. People, everybody want to vouch for everybody. They want to co-sign everybody. And that's cool. I co-sign people too. But it's only to a certain limit. It's only to a certain extent I'm going. Are you willing to take a bullet for another person? Are you willing to get your house burnt down over another person? Are you willing to destroy your brand over another person? Well, when you keep co-signing the wrong stuff, when you keep vouching for the wrong people, that's actually what you're doing. You're ruining your credibility. That's how this whole thing works. That's all I'm saying. Other than that, man, I'm about to slide out because I don't talk too much. Sassy NJ. What's up, Miss Sassy? That's it. Everybody has showed up and showed out. And now I'm about to slide off. All right, y'all make sure y'all have a good day. If you didn't catch it, rewind it to the beginning. Catch the replay. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend that what? We're in spiritual warfare right now. So guess what? Watch your back at all times. Hold down your square. Be ready. Pay attention to those who are lurking. And be ready to fire at all times. With that note, For No Fame Live, episode 121, and I'm Ghost 1.